You alert. You should put, okay.
Alright, so I'm starting the stream now. Whether you like it or not.
Wait, what did you say?
You have the feet alert, so I'm adding it to your.
GM Ryan, Revenge of
Wait, what is
Atropus.
that?
Hello. Uh, I'm trying to fix something.
Oh.
It's, uh, I remember this.
It's very tired, Frey.
What
There it
is
is.
feet alert?
Huh?
What is feet alert?
Fetal work? What?
Alert. You said I had
Oh, you have the
something.
feet alert. Yeah, that's the feet you picked.
Oh.
Okay, did
Also, I'm really tired from my Viking journey. That's why I'm sounding
Okay.
like this.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. All right. I was just. You have a +8 to your initiative, so I just wanted to. There we go. Perfect. Because you have it alert. All right. So, welcome back to the session. Revenge of Atropus. Last time we left off, the players were sort of hiding from Baba Yaga flying past you, or one of the Baba Yaga sisters. But yeah, now you are just sort of sitting there, relaxing, trying to take a breath, as you are in this like very yeah. Welcome back, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's an honor to be here.
Yeah.
It's very
So
honorable.
the druids are sitting, sort of sitting on the rocks, just sort of trying to think of a plan. As they're trying to think of a plan how to get out of here. You see, they're just very in like not a trance, but they're thinking a lot. There's something on their mind.
Maybe it's a hat.
Wait, so should I take memory tap out then?
No, that's only for one specific person, but you can do that whenever you're doing a short rest, or so it's basically like a short rest.
Okay.
Is she
So if
secretly
you'd like
unlithid?
to, this is like a moment of rest for you guys. Would you like to, really?
Oh, I thought we were in trouble right now. I don't know what's happening.
No, you're not. The trees are flaring with essence. Baba Yaga just flied past with a bunch of fairies. So it's very
Oh.
so like not in trouble. You were just like
Spooked.
you were in a very dangerous situation, but now
You're a little shaken.
Sure, I'll do a memory tap.
Is she
right,
secretly
so
unlithid?
no, that's someone else. uh, so you cross your legs and you like put your fists together in a very meditative. Yeah, you become very meditative. So you yeah, let's like move you all out of the cart. The cart's in a very unorganized state. Alessia stays in the cart, and the ogre's just sort of rummaging around over here. You don't really know what he's doing. Melvin is over here by this tree, just looking at something. Looking at the
Okay.
tree and its leaves. This one's like somewhat normal.
At this
Do you want
point,
to rock?
I'm not even gonna bother. Because that bird ain't
There's
gonna
something
listen to
wrong with that.
nobody.
Also to say there's something wrong with that bird.
That
You see,
bird ain't normal.
that the female druid is like sitting next to Melvin, just sort of patting in it. She's talking in bird, basically just speaking animal to it. As you can see, the male drow is just watching the ogre with like trying to make sure he's not doing anything wrong.
Also, how do I increase my health?
Whenever you level up, we've gone for this. You would roll your hit points.
No, we were supposed to, but then like every single time I asked for help, nobody answered.
No, we already added it. We already did it.
Really?
Yeah, we already did that.
I haven't been at 24 since the beginning.
No, we added it up last time. Last time in combat.
No.
You did.
Well, I don't know.
You had like 15 originally.
No, I always had 24.
No, you wouldn't have that because your base health is 10 plus your 10 plus your con. So no, we've increased your health. You just
Maybe is it on the one, the token on the field? Maybe.
I'm not gonna worry about it.
I know we've definitely we've definitely uh but yeah, you're all just so do you how do you like where do you go to meditate?
I just sit right where I am.
You just sit on the ground next to the cart. You're just sort of and then you get into a meditative uh, as you're calming down and getting more aligned with this strange being that you were trying to learn about. We'll go to we'll go in the order of the Discord. Frey, what do you want to do?
Uh,
Or I'm sorry, Nicholas.
Nicoloso wants to take a nap.
In game, not out of game.
Both. But he will do it in game.
Okay. Do you just go back in the cart?
Yeah. He doesn't want. It's too much for old Nick.
You're a little overwhelmed, and so with that, you go inside the cart, and you just do you fall asleep?
He wants to try. Yeah.
All right.
That's the.
All right.
That's it, apparently.
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting it.
I mean, yeah. He's tired.
Calm down.
It's
I
old.
get it.
Old people take naps.
I get it. I get it. Yeah. I don't know what I was expecting. like, okay. Ooh, get back here, Ryan. All right, so let's go to Rick then, or John. John, what do you?
Yeah. I'm just gonna hop in a tree and like hide myself while I calm down. So like, bam.
So he's also gonna take a nap.
Like you were like, no one's really freaked out right now. I will say you're just hid under the cart for a little bit.
I'm just gonna hide in the tree now, and like commune with nature.
Commune with nap.
So roll athletics.
Ugh.
So you try climbing up the tree, and you actually see the female druid sort of looks over at you with the back, not the back of her eyes. She looks at you like
Take those
from
eyes.
her side view, and she turns over as you try almost clawing up the tree, and then you just miserably slide down the tree, giving yourself a bit of a wedgie.
I just lay there, defeated.
Defeated, you lay on the ground, and you can see birds and other variety of like forest animals, like squirrels and such, just sort of jumping from the this yellow tree to the red one, and hopping back and forth. There's more away from this map, of course. There's more
Yeah.
clearing. It's very pretty. There's how the wind sort of swooshes the trees back and forth. It's almost hypnotic. Though you do see one of the squirrels just sort of comes into view with like a small bow and arrow. The squirrel folk, as you've seen them before. He sort of looks down, a little startled, and continues running along. He runs over to the red tree and then continues. But you just mostly see a variety of birds flying by. One of them actually lands on your head. Just looks at you. tilts its head back and forth, just examining you. Pecks you
Nice.
playfully.
Yo, where's the music?
Whoops.
Where's the music at?
I will play metal.
Oh yes. It's like
Ah, music.
Here, it's like a peaceful,
Peaceful
peaceful
metal.
magical forest.
Peaceful death metal.
Here, I'll find it.
The blood covers everyone. Ah.
And there's some very beautiful harp music
Oh,
in the
there you go,
background as
got
well. Ah yes, this floor is very comfortable.
Hey, my friend, my friend.
Fred has joined us.
Hello, Fred.
There we go. Welcome to the Shire. No,
You're not shy.
This is
But yes, so you're just relaxing as the trees and the sway in the very very nice. Something that's a warm welcome from the strange world of Diradan. And honestly, all for you, it's very peaceful, just relaxing. Though Lily, you try looking into strange dark powers of something that's bound to you. It's very nice to actually just sit down and meditate. It's especially in a very peaceful scenario. Most of the time when you're into this is just generally a moment that's never really happened. Something always clouds it, as it will in a second. We'll sort of do like a. So John, as you're sort of relaxing, you look over and you see Melvin and Druid just sort of talking. The Druid sort of laughs, and such. As you can also see, then the male Druid, the brother, of course, he's sort of like working with the ogre. You can see past the branches of the tree over here. You can see the ogre's just like trying to play whack a squirrel, basically. The druid's sort of just laughing to himself. He's seen worse. You can hear him say, "To the left, no, the right now." Basically, they're having fun. Though, then it comes to it's like beating squirrels up with a giant ogre club. Bit of overkill.
Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make a game out of that. Said no one.
Yeah. Let's go with Lily. So Lily, it takes you around like 30 minutes to really get keen on these powers. As you get into a deep meditative as you get into a deep meditative trance, you sort of your body almost clenches, shivers, even though it is a warm summer day. It's not cold. And though your eyes are closed, you see like a strange swirl start forming. Another 30 minutes pass, and the swirl finally opens into a scene. You can see two. Let's change the music. Let's change the music.
I
It's very-
love this
Very
song.
It's very nice. It's very nice.
But
We're
now
gonna have to
Cthulhu
do this
will
one.
happen instead.
No.
Chewbacca as well. will happen.
We'll go back to that. No.
Also, I can actually concentrate way better when I'm lying on the floor like this.
Yeah. Then you fall asleep and we start hearing.
No, I can actually picture what you're describing way better than sitting in a chair. Yeah, I got my eyes closed, but I can still like.
You know, yeah, I get it.
I actually do that sometimes when I'm having trouble improvising when I'm GMing. Close my eyes.
Oh, the fuck, dude. Oh, okay.
Evil satanic music from Plague Inc. Shadowplay.
That sounds amazing. Great lullabies. Thank you.
Wow.
Who are you? An angel.
So, No, not yet. So as you see this, you hear like insane wind passing by, and as you can see, your character, the person that you're looking through, it's definitely a male. He almost floats towards a man that is on the ground, shivering as blood slowly leaks out from his now destroyed limbs. They're just beaten, so he may never run away. This man, with his what's left of his hand, hovers his hand slightly, and an array of symbols are formed. A boat. I'm sorry. No. You see wind. You see a boat. I know a variety of other symbols that are definitely of a language.
I can't hear
The
you over the
house-
wind. Can you speak up?
Turn it down then.
You're the one who put it on.
I know. Kidding. But yeah, these howling winds are mind numbing and are almost make you feel insane. Roll Arcana.
Oh God.
You have disadvantage. You
What?
definitely
Jesus Christ.
So you just take the lower roll. You've never really studied multi-plane stuff. Okay.
Roll Arcana.
You've heard stories of a plane where the winds are so loud, they're so powerful that they make someone go insane. Or you can never really hear anyone, even if they're right next to you, yelling in your ear. You don't really know the exact name of it, though. From what you remember, you don't remember the exact. Yeah, sorry, tired myself. You don't really remember the exact name of it, though you do know this place is very dangerous and only the strong survive. It's a very pure evil place. It's not really safe. Frey should already be making connections. But yes, this man sort of hovers over this creature, and two other men with large black wings sort of stand in front of this strange, no-mouth creature, as you can now say. His face is blue, and his eyes have a beautiful yellowish glow to them. You're unable to hear any speech, though you can see one of your hands, or one of this man's hands, the one you're seeing through, moving in like a sign language, making runes and symbols with his hands. Even like just doing this vision, it's painful. That you can see like I'm just moving the guys because yeah, you see this and roll an intelligence saving throw. Okay. Now roll wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Okay. That's not good. So, your intelligence saving though, you're fine. The image is fine. Nothing that you have seen has really harmed you. The wisdom though, that's bad.
I don't know what I'm assuming right now, but it sounds like the northernmost wind.
It's like random trees.
Like
Some of those strong winds. I just literally typed in strong.
No, that's like from a green text story. It's really cool. Unintentional pun is the best.
There we go. Yes, you have.
Dead.
You gain exhaustion. You feel exhausted just hearing these winds. And you have. Just listening to it is pure pandemonium. You feel wretched. And you have, now with
Was that what it was?
Oh. Ryonkemp. Yes.
What was that noise?
Must have been the wind.
Hmm.
With 1 level of exhaustion, you have
AIDS.
disadvantage on all ability checks. You look exhausted. Your eyes sort of cave in slightly because of how tired you are. Ow! Fuck! You...
Get some pandemonium.
Language, Ryan. Gosh.
No
There are
swearing in the
children
boat.
watching.
There's children playing. Sorry. Oh, no.
Wow.
But yeah. But yes, you gain so much exhaustion that it almost takes you out of the trance. You stay in the trance.
Oh, did you ask me, do I stay in the trance?
Yeah, do you stay in the trance? You're exhausted now, but do you stay in the trance?
No.
Due to your level of exhaustion and just no want to stay into this trance, you open your eyes, though it is difficult to. It takes you effort. You feel tired, and yeah, now you have disadvantage on all ability checks. You're exhausted.
Wait, at all times now?
No, just for this level, or you have for just for a day, or until you have a long rest.
Okay.
All right.
In-game. Shire.
Goodbye, boat.
Rebel.
Goodbye, wind.
No swearing on the boat.
Was that actually a rule when you were out?
That was a joke. He kept saying that, no, but he swore a little bit, sort of like called him out.
Okay.
Like, hey, oh,
Your heart is pounding.
dead.
Your heart is pounding, though you do see that you're surrounded by the true druids. The male's keeping a bit of his keeping back slightly until he comes closer when he notices you're fully awake. The female druid comes in front of you and holds your shoulders as you're still sitting on the ground. Are you okay? She's in now eye level.
I want a nap.
She giggles. Yes, you do. You need one. You look exhausted. Brother, didn't you say there's like some kind of plant you have that can help people with being extremely tired, extreme exhaustion? I have a sleep willow that'll make her fall asleep. Rather not give it to her now, she'd become useless. Well, never mind. As useless, even more useless than what a high elf can be. No offense. He walks over to the ogre, now covered in squirrel blood.
Oh no! What?
Well, they've been doing this for an hour. You can see the ogre is sort of like, you get a little look over to your side, and you just see the ogre with a giant mound of squirrel flesh, just munching down on it like a
Was that the
morning.
frickin' druid metamorphosing himself to
The male druid. He's the one who doesn't like anyone.
turning into a squirrel over and over?
Huh?
Did he turn into a squirrel over and over?
No. He was standing over here, and he was just watching the ogre do it, laughing.
Oh.
They were playing. You hear him say, in your exhausted state, "Man, are you gonna be sharing that? A lot of squirrel meat, and a lot of skunk, and a few raccoons." The ogre sort of just looks down at the wood elf, shrugs, and gives him the head of a raccoon.
Oh my.
Thank you. The druid then
So you're saying
Huh?
he gave him head.
Ha ha ha.
Be silent.
The druid sort of looks at the skull. At the horribly destroyed raccoon head meat. Its brains coming out. It's disgusting. He just sort of looks at it, shrugs, and transforms his teeth into something more of like a bear or something, and begins eating it.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. He finishes it very quickly, and only leaving bones and a little bit of brain to throwing on the ground. The ogre sort of nods his head, pats him, and then quickly pats him. And quickly pats the druid. You're good. They're good, kid. They're good. All right, we better get going. Here. We gotta get going. These part of the woods are safe. We should be fine. We walk forward. Come on. John.
Yeah, give me a second. I kind of get up from laying down for an hour or so, and then just
The male elf helps you up.
yeah.
Can I get in? Can I go
Thanks.
into trance on the
Huh?
ride? On the
What's
ride, can I go into trance?
Like is this a meditative one or one where you're connected to the guy?
No, a meditative
no.
one.
Just made
I'm
it.
inside the old man. Oh no.
There you go.
Wait.
Nicoloso
Lily
is
is-
asleep.
He's just like moving back and forth. The druids grab. You see the druids go on one side of the cart, and they just they move it. They just push it. They push it. The ogre sort of looks a bit disappointed. He did pretty well. I was just trying to keep it. The ogre and Melvin begin to then help push the cart. Melvin's finally pulling his weight.
And then he's gonna wake up in the middle of the journey and maybe.
You just hear the boom, 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 boom. Ogre is enjoying himself. Boom, 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 boom. You see the druids just sort of you see the male druid is sitting in the cart. He's just putting in the actual druid. He is not enjoying himself. You see he is both his fingers in his ears, just like.
Also, where did these druids come from?
Oh, you guys walked past the druid capital and they were told to escort you out of the woods. Yeah, basically.
There was nothing good there?
But you guys were asleep. The ogre accidentally brought you there.
It's illegal to go there, apparently.
Not illegal. It's
You get
very
murdered.
difficult.
By druids.
Murdered.
And turn into a rat and get eaten.
Is it like a sacred place or?
Probably.
Oh yeah, of course. This is where gods, druidic gods, walk.
That's
Druidic
where every.
gods rest.
This
One
is.
second.
That's not saying much in this place. Insert gods. This is where Rock Pebble God lives. In this gravel pit.
I see. Which one is he?
God of Pebble. Ah yes, this god of this specific trail is on this trail sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. He keeps it maintained by walking on it.
I see.
Theredan, the land of gods. A leaf god over there. Not the one leaf.
Just that singular leaf. No other leaves, just that one.
Yeah. Doesn't have many followers.
What insane rambling are you doing?
I was talking about all the different gods in this realm. Very interesting lore.
Yes.
D&D? And Dearden?
Ah, yeah, of course.
Of course.
Talking of Pebble God
Right.
that lives in that one gravel quarry.
What are you, Koatoa? No. You sort of remind
Yes.
yourself of the Koatoa where you're just speaking random gibberish and talking about the gods almost for no reason.
Why
But as
does
you're
that
sort of
sound so
rambling on, the druids are
familiar?
somewhat listening. You then see your mounts, or sorry, your horses in this case, sort of stop. And
We
you
don't
see
have any
ogres,
horses.
there's a weird tablet over here.
Where did we get
Melvin-
horses from?
I'm kidding.
There are no
The
horses.
druid took the
Melvin sort of
horses.
pokes his head into the cart, pushing away some of the doorway, the cloth doorway, whatever you'd call it, the cover. And he sort of the druids
Hello.
sort of shrug, and they just come, like, they walk out and they go over to the tablet.
This is fine.
A massive standing tablet. Do you guys go over?
Is it end of the world reading tablet with or oh yeah, this is like you can surf the web tablet. That's great. Let's do it. No, just kidding.
Do you go out?
I go. I get up from where I'm sitting and stretch.
How long have we
I'm
been?
just gonna go over and like read it
I've been
or
sleeping
look
for a
at
long
it at
time.
least.
Yeah, how long have we been since our last stop? Oh,
It's been like a good, like, few hours, really.
I must
Nothing
have
really
nodded
much
off
has
there.
happened.
I don't remember.
I'll go there to the tablet. Oh,
Gonna make some breakfast.
No, it's almost dawn. I'm sorry, no. It's almost the opposite of dawn.
Oh damn it! Dusk.
Dusk. It's almost dusk. Yeah.
Okay, I head off then. Put on my shoes and go outside. Jump off and go to the tablet where the others are going. Sort of like walk up next to them, like from behind, like, oh, what's this? What are you guys looking at? Sort of thing.
All right. You go over there, and you see that there is it's all in Druidic, and very old Druidic. Like it has like a mix of Celestial and a bunch of
I'll
other
take a look
languages.
at it.
At least like similar.
You know, adjusts glasses sort of thing, and I want to take a little look at it. See if I recognize any odd words or anything.
Do you know Celestial?
I need to rise up! Rise up! Let's see here.
Okay.
Children of the storm cloaks. Let's see, no. Let's see here. Where's the character sheet? Character sheet! Let's see here. I might know. Common.
Look, I'll be right back.
Wait,
my parents.
I don't think I
closed
selected
the door.
language. The druids get more than one languages.
Yes. Let me check. Yes. I have 3 extra languages.
Say that one more time.
Do clerics get extra languages?
No.
Okay, I only
I
know
don't believe-
common. So like, I don't know what that is.
You should have multiple languages, but yeah, you should have picked a language from your race, but
Oh, I guess.
yeah, humans pick one common language.
Oh well, I guess I'll take celestial because that's probably what I wanted.
I'm pretty sure that's exotic language.
Yeah,
though.
it's an exotic. So like Elvish, Orc,
Elven.
you know,
Elvish
like
parsley.
Dwarven. So you know Elvish.
Elvish parsley. Yeah, that one elven bard.
All right, you learn Elvish. You've had Elvish. You know
Of
like
course.
Elvish.
Yeah, actually, there wasn't Hobbit or whatever. Halfling.
Okay. But yes, there is actually also Elven things. Druidic itself is a very Elvish
But that's
language.
secret language.
It is a very secret language, but you do see like
Oh, I accidentally
but,
made
like-
a weapon called halfling.
oof.
Halfling.
Okay, alright, so you can see the druid sort of walk, is like very close to the tablet. This massive stone tablet is all in Druidic, and very ancient Druidic. You don't really, so John, you can't really pick up many words in it, but it's nothing apocalyptic. It's most likely just like a funeral or something like that.
I
see.
Tim, the great enchanter.
You should also know Druidic.
I do. It's just
Okay.
not here.
I'll put it in there. It's like your first level ability.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But there is, like I said, it's very elven. So it's like you get Sylvan, you get Elvish, you get a lot of languages all in. It's like I said, a very ancient language. You can see the elf archdruid Zora hovers his hand over it, and wherever he hovers his hands, the words slightly glow in a nature-fueled way. What is it, brother? You hear his sister. It's a It's a memorial to a group of druids. Melvin sees this and becomes a little bit more interested. He's right next to you, John. He's just reading it, or just looking it over. Wait, didn't Nick or Frey? Didn't you want your character over here as well?
Yeah, I'm over there, yeah.
So yeah, you all just are looking at the tablet. The elf sort of reads, "Here lies the great druids who have saved this forest. May the Harvest Queen forever honor us. May the Harvest Queen forever honor us. Blessed be this holy day." It's a mix of, from what I'm reading as well, there's also a variety of other people, of paladin, a cleric, a few other people as well. It's quite interesting. So of course, it seems like some kind of mass burial. They most likely are buried under this tablet. Nothing apocalyptic or something. I hope. Sort of like walks over, sort of pushing everyone aside, politely of course, and sort of goes on this head and reads it. Yeah, this was a mass funeral, a mass memorial. So a lot of people defended this land from something, a great war or something like this. He looks at his sister. When we return home, we'll ask the Beastmaster about this. Maybe he'll know what this is. It is his mother, of course. Of course. Sort of just nods her head. Of course.
His mother.
The Beastmaster is one of the closest sons to the Harvest Queen. So,
I see.
he'd most likely know something in honor of her. Or something made by her. Who knows? Maybe. He hovers his hand over it, again, just sort of playfully. Like, pulling his hand back and forth. Anyway, the essence imbued in this was almost like an essence pool that's drained itself into the stone or something else. Who knows? The trees out here are quite full. He's not like hovering his hand over. He just like sporadically moves his hand around, laughing. What do you guys do?
It's like a freaking warp stone from Warhammer Fantasy.
Huh?
Is it like warp stone from Warhammer Fantasy sort of thing?
I would not know, and it is not.
Okay.
You wouldn't know either in game.
But basically, it's like freaking super radioactive magic drugs.
Oh.
Skaven like.
Well, so what do you guys do with this?
I'm gonna like pay my respects.
Press F.
You draw F into the ground. No,
Of course.
what do you do?
The sacred F symbol.
I just like kneel down and like, I don't know, commune with nature and stuff. Be like, thank you for your sacrifice. And, you know, druid stuff.
Yeah. Well, you just sit down, you bow, and you honor the people who have died. It's quite pleasant.
Druid stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. The two druids look a little impressed. What about you, Lily? What do you do?
I'm just gonna close my eyes, bow, and give my blessings.
Yeah, you do exactly thus. And the druids also see see you as see that like that you're being respectful. Yeah. Do you all? Yes. So you guys sort of. Do you guys start getting out of here? After you've honored the memorial.
Once I've done my part, yes.
Yeah, I can't move anything. 1 second.
Did we? not make your character right? Did we?
Press F to move.
Be able to?
So this map is not here.
Huh?
The map is not working.
Oh yeah, I
I had
can't
to
either.
refresh.
Okay, I can move things. I don't know why you guys can't.
Why do you do this?
Just
Refresh.
yeah.
How can you do this? Let's see,
I'll move
reconnect.
you guys. That'll be nice.
Just move our map and then maybe that works.
Cart a little bigger so it's not like so I can actually hold you guys.
These
Okay. Nero just sort of looks over at it and just doesn't really react. Just sort of shrugs, bows, not really doing what he's doing. As you then all start the cart away. Alright. Alright, so as you continue down the magical forest, animals are flying past you. It's quite beautiful. Where animals seem to be running away from something. You don't really know. The druids sort of take notice of this, poking their heads out, seeing this. You all do, really. They mention it, saying, well, the animals are leaving.
Hmm.
Ogre, is something wrong? The ogre just sort of shrugs. It smells funny. What does it smell like? Hey. Melvin replies.
Isn't Melvin a druid?
Melvin is everything.
Melvin's a god.
Oh my
Melvin is
God.
just. Don't worry about it. Melvin is Melvin. Level in every class.
No, not that. He's not.
Absurd.
Absurd. No, he's not absurd.
So you would think. Let's see.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
You weren't forgiven.
You are now not forgiven.
Atone for your crimes.
And sins.
Alright, so do not look into bot commands, alright?
I will do that.
Do not look into bot
Alright,
commands.
fine. I will make my own thing.
That's a very wise decision.
Moo.
Very
Surprise
smart.
me.
Very wise. By my honor. For the
You will
light,
not see this. I don't want you to see this.
You are made of not seeing. Seeing
Can you see it?
is believing.
It's Fredbode.
Okay, good. Alright, so you feel very uncomfortable. The land sort of
That's my life.
and twists a little. The trees close themselves as if they're trying to hide something, like a dark. You don't. It's not, like there's no moment of peace. Where everything in this forest though was strange. Now you feel even weirder. The world, as if the world is not welcoming. Welcome.
I don't feel welcome here. For some reason.
Oof. So, 30. Bam.
It's because of that wall over there.
So, you all find yourselves in this area.
Stop.
The ogre and Melvin are stopped. Hey, why are we stopped? The ogre sort of just looks around. Doesn't like what's going on. He's too stupid, really, to communicate about it. Oh, God. Stupid ogre.
Can any of us sense it?
You all can feel.
It feels very
What is another group of
unpleasant
adventurers?
here.
Feels just like you guys. Hey, ogre! The female druid sort of goes out in the other direction. Hey! Melvin sort of moves away.
What's that?
Hey, ogre! Hey! I don't like what's going on. I don't like this.
That tree looks suspicious.
That tree looks rotten.
You don't feel comfortable.
I'm very uncomfortable right now. I don't know for some reason. We just stretch.
You said the tree seemed to be
I
hiding
don't feel
something?
comfortable.
No, nothing is really hiding anything. It's just the tree. I mean, the trees are like literally going over the sky. It's dark. You know, like you feel it's as dark as night. Though it's like,
We should make a
Beware
fire.
my power.
huh?
Green Lantern light.
Yeah, it's still like it's still dusk. Like, it's still slowly becoming, but this like no sun is able to pierce.
We should make
Pierce
a
the tree.
fire.
Can I see with my superior vision?
Your
Other
superior
accessories.
vision. What do you mean by superior vision?
Cause I can see in the dark.
Oh yeah, of course. Nothing is like you're not unable to see. It's just dark, you know. No,
Should we continue or?
the people who are driving the cart don't want to. Yes, they're not moving.
Hmm.
I don't like what's going on. Well, what's going on? Communicate. It's almost like just another group of adventurers like these people.
Just be more gentle with Mo.
Didn't you just say that? Just like a second ago.
He's repeating himself. Yeah.
I want to
Brother,
hop out of the cart.
Can you move your character?
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Please don't tell me this is like some Groundhog Day stuff.
Brother, I think these I think these adventures are quite unique. I wouldn't think that I don't think there's multiple of them. Like,
I think these players are quite interesting. We, the NPCs, say that.
Have you heard of the High Elves?
God.
Sorry.
So the druids are just looking around. They don't really know what's going on.
Alright, don't worry, Ryan. We are appreciating your content.
I know. What is it called? Like, screwing around means like flattery or whatever it is.
Yee.
What do you see, Druid? John, what do you see?
Can I roll to see what I see?
Roll
What
perception.
does your bugbear
What do my
eyes
bugbear eyes see?
Look at your special eyes.
My mind!
The land over here. Can you? Oh, yeah, no,
That sounds like a freaking bear.
The land over here is very
Dark.
warped. Like it's slightly shifted.
Like
You get
Daredevil.
closer.
Yes, I get closer. Why not?
All right, move your character, please.
Oh, yes. Go.
Now you stop. You feel like you're being watched. Like something is there.
Yeah, we've got a party right behind us.
Well, I mean, like
I stabbed him.
besides that, there's
Yes.
no animals. You know there is no animals.
I want to make a fire.
Frey fell asleep.
I want to make a
No,
fire.
That was me.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
You start
It-
picking up twigs and stuff, but you feel very uncomfortable with your character as well when you're doing things.
I
All right, so
don't feel safe.
roll Arcana. You're starting to hear things.
Everyone?
No, just you, because you're right next.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Arg.
You don't. It's abnormal, but you can't really put your finger on it. You see the male druid sort of. Wrong layer again. You see the male druid sort of walks and sort of like tugs in your shirt. We should get back into. As he's looking forward as well.
Probably be wise.
Indeed. Melvin. Ahem. Melvin's staring in that direction. Hey! Ogre, why don't we turn to our right? We can... Yes. Okay. You see Hovar sort of move the cart over to the right.
Oh, I want to know what it is.
Melvin? Melvin!
Don't tell me you're gonna kill off Melvin. I swear.
Melvin backs off. Stands back, and no, Melvin's not gonna die this way.
Okay.
Everyone who is looking, is everyone looking out of the cart? Of course.
Yeah.
Roll perception.
Perception or die.
All right.
I am not having good rolls. Yikes.
No.
Oh, frick.
Fred, do you want to roll or? Okay. So where no one else sees, where do you want to be? I don't think. I feel like you wouldn't be next to the cart when you're doing this. All right. So you look out the cart, and you can see exactly what the druid sees. There is a strange creature, a long-armed, no-eyed creature, sort of standing in the bush. Its long, thin, lanky arms are horrifying to say the least. It is blind, though it has a long
Grandma.
mouth that almost wraps around its head, and its body is shaking, shambling
Does
slightly
it
forward.
have the body of a horse?
You can see the icon. Here, let me extend the icon.
Is it this flayed centaur?
That's what you're seeing.
Holy shit.
Oh, okay, so it's not a knuckle ivy.
He's got a big smile. He wants to be a friend.
No.
I mean, I did make a fire, attempt to make a fire.
Like you're just picking up the twigs. The
Like,
twigs.
holy
to-
shit.
Yeah.
I make a freaking holy sign.
Be gone,
Ave
thought.
Maria.
Brother, what is that thing?
I'm gonna roll my religion.
Everyone roll Arcana.
Oh, come on.
And I know it's a high DC for this one, but like, come on.
I keep on going 7.
Another 7, come on.
Yeah.
We'll say it's a 7. But I ignore your roll and I replace it with a 7. No, you
Die.
none of you know what this thing is. Shit.
I'm gonna cast Rich Spiritual Weapon and have that thing go poke it.
Oh, God.
It's
Cough
drop.
Its body shakes and stutters as it walks slightly forward.
Okay.
Its arms drag on the ground, and you see that they're made of a bone-like blade.
I'm casting
Yeah.
silence.
Okay. I want to take
Can I
the bottle of
cast silence?
radiant essence.
What is silent?
You basically for 20 feet, no sound can be heard.
Is that one of your key point things?
It's one of my, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you expend one of your key points, and
Cause you said this thing is blind, right?
it is blind. Yes. It has no eyes. You assume it's blind.
Yeah, I'm holding it.
Holding what?
I'm guessing hold person on it.
Hold person is a within. You can see within range. Sorry, I have to. Are you upcasting it or?
Yeah.
No, not you. You can't upcast it.
Oh.
Point thing.
Yeah, I'm guessing hold
Yeah,
person.
everything within you is 20 feet. Yeah, you definitely are. Slight concentration. Yeah. You made wisdom saving throw or is paralyzed. 1 second. Pull up its stats.
Yeah, no thanks, no.
Can I prepare by grabbing the bottle of radiant essence we have and
Yes.
putting it in my lacrosse stick quarterstaff?
Yes.
Okay, I do that.
You do. All right. So let us roll. Where's my phone?
Initiative?
No, not that. I'm rolling for hold person because hold person's a wisdom saving throw. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, nothing that looks like that is good.
Basically.
It fails. It's paralyzed.
Kill it! No!
It sounds like absolute SpongeBob would be sick.
Yo, can we like run while we can? Like,
It falls to the ground and only slightly shakes. When that happens, sorry, real quick. I'm just moving that for my sake. As it does that, this happens.
I hate you.
Da, 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 da,
Very good.
Yo, can we like sneak our way? You know what? I might just leave you guys.
So you are all silent. The druid steps back.
I mean, maybe they heard the noise over there. Or like, oh, what's that?
Well, I have a silent spell going. If we like move, can we move, please?
Yes, you can move. You see many of the creatures walk over to the creature and are basically trying to assist it with this like mental holding.
Disgusting.
Like they're shaking it, but then you see them do the most horrifying thing as you're moving away. Here I believe you can also move.
They're fucking freaking merging.
No, they rip it apart, as if it has been made useless in its paralysis. They rip the creature apart and gorge upon its flesh, ripping it apart with their sword appendages.
I mean, might as well you cast that some more then.
Huh?
Might as well cast that some more then, if they're gonna kill each other.
What level? This is a level 3.
I mean, it was kind of overkill. Like, I didn't know what level. Like, I was like, my max.
What's your how many spell slots do you have?
Well, I have 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1.
3, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Okay. So you do this, and the creature is again, as I said, ripped apart and is just basically destroyed. The creatures quickly hop over. Many of them jump into the trees. Another one jumps to the bush, and many of them just sort of run away. As you are silent and moving away, they all just disappear.
Fucking mental.
How big were these things? Like how?
They were medium sized. They were slightly taller than a human, around the size of the Goliath, so around 9 feet tall.
Buckeyes were like 7 feet.
We need to fucking put.
Goliaths are 9 at max.
We need to put some reinforced walls on this cart.
Reinforced walls won't
We
do
need to
shit.
build a wall.
On the cart, please.
I don't like this.
Nobody here dies.
Ogre. Please move.
Wait, can they even...
Wait, how can we even speak if it's
I know the
silence?
silence is still...
Oh, was it all?
I'm
things?
gesturing a lot. Like,
No, yeah. You just hear.
I
like,
don't want... I'm not
He
gonna...
moves his hands. He just moves his hands a lot.
like move out here this way. Like point,
I'm
Yeah.
gonna uncast it, but I'm gonna quickly say whisper.
You're not in the. You're not there. I'm sorry. I'm helping. I'm doing.
What
things.
happened?
I'm helping.
I'm doing things. I am moving a map on to another thing.
well, I think I might know a way. These things are blind, right?
They have no eyes. Yes.
Maybe they are sensitive to a sound. I could use thaumaturgy in case they come back and test that theory out.
And worst case scenario, I got this bottle, and I can hope it melts him a bit.
So. No. I accidentally double clicked on the image.
You fool.
So who's actually our tracker in the group here?
I'd assume whoever has the highest survival.
Survival, I have +5. So
I'm gonna cast guidance on him to give him a D4. Like I hope the gods will help us out of this forest.
What god allows those things to exist?
A lot?
The druids. Druids say this.
Probably the god of undead.
They were not undead. If they were, we would know.
Well, they didn't seem natural. At least.
Not all things that are unnatural are undead. Many of them are not even from this world. Lithids being a very good example.
I would rather not stay to find out what they are.
I agree. Let's get on our way then.
Technical difficulty.
Gosh darned it.
So on your
slowing
next dice roll, Rigatoni, you get D4.
A D4, yes.
God, you'd have D4s. If you have
It is
coin.
good.
You just have a bag of D4s that trades with you.
Yay.
Yeah. The road leads to warm D4s.
So as you.
Lite warm sands, friend.
Yeah. As you are doing that, the ogre then just begins to book it. He runs as fast as he can. And he, out of excitement, accidentally lets go and almost fall down. Lift. You! The male druid. Very angry, though. He's trying to.
Yeah, are we still in that area?
No, you're far gone. Like I said, the ogre booked it. You are far away from anything.
I
The
prefer
ogre
not
booked
to
it
be
as
near
far as he
anything
can
at
that
all.
one direction, and you were then stopped by a cliff.
The
Sorry,
attached
if
cliff.
I just. Yeah. if you're talking about the map, then that's for reasons.
That
I'm sorry. I'm very improving that. The
attack
map,
cliff.
not the attack cliff.
Kill cliff.
So as you do this, as the ogre sort of is stumbling back on his feet, holding on to this tree here. You can see this tree is tall enough that it actually goes down the bottom of the cliff, and so does this as well. You can see it across. It's not that far, so you still don't feel safe. You, especially during part of the music's still done. Yeah, you just. Yes. Okay. Alright, brother, do you know what's going on? He just sort of look up at his sister. No, not at all. I've never seen those things before. Ogre! Oh, God. Why have we stopped? Cliff. I know my way around this. I've actually seen this before.
Let's just hope we have time to get around it first before those things come back.
Well, better hope.
We need lots of alchemist fire.
Need a lot more radiant essence than this.
Wait.
Like some form
This
of
map looks weird.
Sorry, I'm improvising.
like some form of pump that could siphon alchemist fire and shower an area would be very effective.
A golden shower of
I don't
alchemist fire.
think we want to be seen.
I don't think you guys want a golden shower.
Okay, don't kink shame.
So you have found
I
out that
was
John's
making a reference to fucking flamethrower.
No. It gets stuck in the fur.
Need a flamethrower. That's what I'm saying.
Possible
okay.
to get out.
Okay. So.
We're taking the players to
So Isengard.
the.
Yes. So as this happened, you then see flying above the cliff a large creature, not gigantic, large creature, sort of just large winged man.
Load
Sort of
shotgun.
floats above. He just sort of flies above.
Furries.
So I have found you now. His black ebony like armor it is daunting. You see spikes and spikes are throughout it.
Can
But
we not-
hanging from a necklace is the unholy symbol of Vecna.
You look majestic.
The hand of Vecna. Or the hand and eye.
Can I tell him that?
Sure. As you speak, his hand sort of just moves towards you. So I have.
What?
The Lord of Dark Secrets calls your name. He requires you killed.
You are gay.
If you're wondering, nothing. If you're wondering what the symbol of Vecna is, that's on his necklace.
Nice. It's very nice.
Ooh,
Cross around
Yeah.
everywhere.
nice.
That looks
It's like
nasty.
hanging. It's like hanging upside down.
Nice. Scratches his cheeks. Alright.
If you give me Mao, I shall let you live, and the Shamblers will not harm you. Those.
Wait, what?
You are not. Why am I going Ugandan accent now?
You will not make our friend.
Why are you running? No.
You are.
Wait, he said Mao, not the ogre.
No, Mao.
Oh, he wants
So-
the Chinese dictator Mao. He can have.
Mao Zedong.
Yeah, sure.
Are you saying this in game?
No.
No, yeah, you're saying this in game. You don't know
Well,
any of this. What you're speaking.
I'm still confused. Who did he say he want?
Yeah, we got Radiance Madness. Sorry.
He said Mao. No, he said Mao, and also it's in a It's in a controlled system, so it's not coming out. Give me Mao, and I will let you leave.
He wants communism.
Jesus Christ.
Who doesn't nowadays?
Lord Vecna calls for her. And her
Who is-
destruction. You.
Vecna wants a call girl.
No, I'm saying who's Vecna?
He's a god of dark secrets.
I mean, I
He
got-
looks like a sassy angel, actually.
Oh,
goddess,
I was about to
dark
say I got
secret.
some secrets if you want to know them.
Oh yes, I am old, but I have many experience secrets.
Looky, you bird. Death Knight
Aw.
looks at him. Oh, you're not going. You're not gonna touch her. I'm gonna club you down this cliff, and then we're gonna ride all of your ass. Now get going. He sort of just looks at the
Aww.
ogre. Eldritch blast! He slammed
Oh.
it against the tree.
Roll for initiative.
No.
Did
Unless
I
you
hear
really
that
want
right? I
to.
heard like elephant blast. I was like, what?
No, Eldritch blast.
Oh, okay.
Druids, I think you should not help her. Give me her, and I will cause less attention so you can leave. The Shamblers are coming. You hear in the
Oh no.
distance. Dimensional Shamblers, children of the great Pharaoh, they come for you. Though I
Does that
can't
mean
command them.
do
No,
I
though
have to be dead? Like,
What do you mean, dead? Well, you will be dead once I'm done with you.
I don't
Well,
wanna
Vecna wants
die.
you killed for you are the last person who saw his beautiful dragon killed.
He wasn't killed.
Go away.
Tyr smashed its skull in. That was the last thing you saw of the dragon before you were pulled away.
Oh.
Remember?
The
Remember?
tier?
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, Tyr, the god.
Oh, nice.
I
That's how
don't
you
recall
started
for
coming
some
into
divine
the-
intervention. I'm gonna roll for a religion check to see if I can get some help.
Sure.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, what's supposed to not bring out?
He sort of flies closer as the druid, the male druid, though stands in a defensive stance, he does walk slightly back.
See here, please. Oh dear God, can you help me? We're in a bit of a bind here. Some evil angel.
You hear
looking.
nothing.
Ah,
It is silence,
oh,
as
man.
if the gods are unable to speak here.
Oh, it's a
You
bit of a
actually
region
you look at
sickness.
Alessia somewhat, and you see her eyes are slightly bleeding. In her deep, strange trance, you see that something's wrong. It is
Oh no.
with that religion roll as well. You remember a proverb: "When the gods' eyes bleed, no one is able to hear you."
So who the fuck is this guy? Is some kind of super cleric that's bullshit?
He's a
I don't know what he is.
He like, holds his brow. Give me Mao and you will all live. The Shamblers are coming.
So who the hell are you? If you can use divine magic, why can't I do that?
So if I come with you, will you stop the Shamblers?
Well, I'll give you a window to leave, of course.
Are you like an angel or something?
I am a death knight of Vecna. You hear me?
I'm actually old. Sorry.
Didn't know. Vecna didn't tell me that these people were idiots. The druids are afraid.
I want to
We
charge
all
him.
are afraid.
He steps on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Very
fight
rough.
you.
I wanna charge
You're
him.
not gonna get any, friend.
Alright.
I'm gonna turn into a constrictor, a giant crab and charge him.
Can you?
Yeah, I can. It's Circle of the Moon. Actually, no. No. Toad. Giant toad form.
How are the comments doing? No comments today.
Yeah, it's a bit
Giant
late.
toad?
Yep, giant toad.
Alright. You transform into a giant toad and you just sort of ribbit out of the cart. He's bigger than you.
Giant toads are large beasts, actually.
I know. He's just like, oh,
It's
never
also
mind.
large.
Never mind him.
Right.
You're slightly bigger than him.
Aha.
Ooh, slurp him up.
Ribbit.
You're very
Oh.
robust. Druid, you cannot face a death. Especially one connected and bound to Vecna himself.
Wait, a death?
Death Knight.
I cast Hold Person on the Death Knight.
Yes, he does. He does have advantage. Okay. So, what's your spell savings DC?
14.
Yeah, he definitely passes that. He shakes it off. Your magic is nothing to me, for I am naturally resilient to magic. Now, give me Mao. Is this on the player view?
Yeah.
Oh.
You see one of the Shamblers sort of just shambles and behind the Death Knight. The hell is that? Oh no.
I want to pin him. I want to try and grapple him.
You have advantage, though.
Okay. Roll athletics.
I only have one more.
Sure.
Yo, is Ogre
Oh.
still down?
So are you back in your humanoid form?
No,
or-
I'm Toad. I'm still a Toad.
So you grapple him with your tongue?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you wrap your tongue around him. We don't have much time for this. We're surrounded. Do you see? The Shamblers are coming. The druid actually becomes a bird and flies slightly over here. Oh god. She does. She
That's
on the trees a
bogus.
swirl. As the Shamblers walk over to the Death Knight.
Melon! Leg it, quickly!
Yeah, I'm about to cast another silence spell. I'm
Can I
scared.
try and like use the Death Knight as a club and like club the Shamblers with him?
Try. Roll athletics.
Hell yeah.
They're holding him down now. Just saying.
Oh, that's fine.
No, do you still?
I mean,
You
I'm gonna-
actually-
I'm
you're
pretty
t- you actually feel an
Wait.
extreme stinging pain as their blades sort of just move past your tongue that is wrapped around his torso as he's moving vigorously.
So I'm pretty sure actually the Shamblers are after him and not us.
The Shamblers look. Do you say this in game or out? of
Yes.
game? You say that. Rig, or John, how do you react?
I kind of have like a
Good point.
Death Knight. I have my tongue tied right now.
Sorry, he unbound himself. He's like
Oh, okay.
we have to get out of here. Give me Mao and I will leave.
I bless the Shamblers.
You're unable to. Your blessing is unable to affect them.
Aw.
Wait, what's your name again in here?
John.
John, come
John.
on. Oh wait, what about the ogre? Is he like awake or knocked out?
The ogre is like stumbling up. Ugh.
Come on,
Okay.
Mo.
He grabs the cart and he begins to turn it.
Bye, Felicia.
I'm a frog on the card.
I'm gonna cast another silence spell.
As you do that, they still you see one of them. You see one of them. Sort of looks at you. It looks in your direction and cuts his head, the fleshy place where his eyes should be, and you see the black ooze is coming down his face, and he opens his eyes. It's this one right here. As they all pin him down, they're all pinning him except for this one. Your master wants you alive.
Who is this? Speak English, motherfucker.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
Creature wants us to live. I think we should listen. Ogre, bucket! Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye, Shamblers. Have a nice time.
No.
They can't-
please,
oh, they
wait,
can't
wait,
hear
no, wait. Say I'm with them. Please don't let me be ripped apart by them.
Bye, Felicia.
Can I have your wings?
Their tongues are forked. As you slowly walk away, you then start hearing his blood-curdling screams. Those screams for pain. Screams of pain and that beg for mercy. No,
Not our problem. Leg it.
it's all in deep speech, as you can hear him say. As you book it, as you run as fast as you can on the side of the cliff until the land comes back together. You continue to run for what it seems like a few miles, for a mile and a half. It is now the darkest part of night. You can and you can only and even from the miles away, miles distance. Fuck it. The distance that you're at, even though you're miles away from it, you can still hear his blood-curdling screams.
Yeah, he did really brought that upon himself. For being such a prick.
You definitely transferred back after a while. It takes
Aw.
it's an hour. An hour takes it. The ogre's running
Fine.
for 4 hours basically. It's now
I'm
almost,
gonna see if this ogre is alright.
you can see there's like a little like dark bump on his torso, but he's fine.
I give him a little cure wounds. No one. Boop.
Thought you were saying you're gonna give him a little kiss, but
It's like,
that works, I
ew.
guess.
Give him an adhesive bandage, metaphorically.
He's breathing heavily as Melvin is walking over, is also trying to take care of the ogre.
We'll go check on him too.
He's crying.
You okay?
Didn't think ogres could cry. I don't remember the last time I cried.
What?
I think it was the last time I cried when everyone left. And now I'm crying again. I
You're
dropped
a
my
good
club.
boy.
I dropped my club too.
Oh.
We'll make you a new club.
Yes, a
I will
better
make him a
club.
club.
I made that myself.
We'll make it,
An old
and
birchwood.
we'll write our names on it and give it to you.
Oh, that'd be nice. It's now the one of the darkest parts of night. The trees open themselves up, though there's still no animals.
I want to.
You feel safer. Just say that.
They like to be in the trees. They're in the trees.
No.
I thought this forest was supposed to be safe.
Do you say that in game or out of game?
In game.
Yeah, the druids will look at you, and they nod their heads now. When did you ever think that?
I remember somebody saying that.
I believe you were thinking about like Melvin thought it'd be safer to go into the woods.
Well,
But,
Melvin is strange.
The druids, we are close to the Underdark. Caves to the Underdark are throughout here. We actually have a decent chance to find a strange mind flare walking around. Trying
Why
to
are
find
we
us.
here then? Ready to get out?
No,
get
I will
out.
say it's safer than some place.
Ready to get out immediately.
But those things are not from here.
Well, I don't want them to be.
They're not from this planet.
From-
he says.
Oh.
So they're like alien monsters.
He said
Well-
master. Master.
The fact it's never mind.
I
Master
can't remember
Chief.
the name of the master thing because I couldn't understand your gargled English.
That was the point. It was in deep speech, so like eldritch speech.
Wait, so are there two masters or one master?
It was one master. They said master. They said that they would have said masters. As you're trying to figure this out, you see the ogre just sort of rubbing, like grabs things of dirt and moss and just starts rubbing its chest with it. Oh, it feels better. Whoa.
It's a bit burned,
Good,
isn't it?
good.
He's not burned. There was like a forceful impact that just harmed him.
So it's a bruise.
Yeah, it's like a huge, like circular bruise that's on him. Ooh, it's like a ring around it too, as if it had like an impulse, like a pulse from it. This is insane. These woods are supposed to be safer, not that dangerous. Never seen anything like that. The Beastmaster have mercy on us.
Those things are not normal.
Indeed. We need the rest. What?
Rest in shifts, I would think.
Brother, it's not safe to rest. We have to.
We have to move.
We need to move. We can
Well,
rest in shifts if we need to.
I can still carry the cart, he says. I feel better with this.
I mean, really, if this is going to keep happening, we really ought to commission some armor for our ogre friend here.
I mean, I could stay up for a watch while.
He says this. No armor, no clothes. Ogre strong without it. Sort of like head back on the ground.
But if you wouldn't have that bruise if you had some armor.
He looks like he's about to say some kind of comeback, but then he just sort of like falls back again. Like, ugh. It's too stupid to think of one.
We don't have armor to fit him, though, do we?
He's a large creature. He's a giant. He's fat. You need something custom made that's like
Exactly.
hundreds of gold, most likely.
Exactly.
I'm fine. Bruise is bruised. I don't have a hole in my chest. Ogres are very stubborn, says the druid. Though I haven't seen many druids in the forest for a few years now. They generally prefer their tradition. As I believe you've seen from his puke. From what I assume, he got sick. Oh yeah, I took care of that quickly. Says the druid. Druids are stuck in their ways. This shows how
Druids?
stupid they can be. Sorry, not druids, I mean...
I haven't seen many druids in this forest.
I know, I was about to say
Druids.
this.
I got confused, but I was like,
They're
oh,
both druids. They're
Probably.
both druids, so...
Keep on.
But no, ogres are always stuck in their ways. You see his sister sort of nudges him, is like, druids are also stuck in their ways too, my brother. It takes time for us to change. Blah, blah, blah. Done more change than this thing. At least I know how to read a book. Hey, I can read. Oh, yeah.
We should give magic items to our friend then. Oh yes, that would be really good.
Fair club.
Magical club, yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Shiny club.
Shiny.
Oh, shiny club. He sort of claps his hand.
I sort of whisper to our companion, maybe a headband of intelligence. I think.
But they're watching us. But my parents are watching. But you have the ogre sort of just like, oh, he grabs his chest and he's able to stand again. I was a big guy, but not big enough. Oh, I've beaten up bigger.
Alright.
I've eaten worse. Melvin
Probably very,
helps him with the cart.
very crunchy. With that all that armor on.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you do. You pull it off, and then you throw it on the ground.
Nom 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 nom.
It's unhonorable. You just gotta... unograble. Not raw. It's like cooking your meat. Ugh. Cooking meat's disgusting.
The ogres, do they use shields? Does that count as a weapon?
They can, but improved. Unless you get...
Ask him, like, in their culture, does that the shields count as armor?
He doesn't know what a shield is.
It's a very wide club that you can punch people with.
I've never used it. I've used bark before to cover myself, but it ain't that good. Rather just go in and kill them before they hurt me.
Yeah, well,
Just gotta
it's
kill
not
them.
it's not armor or clothes. It's just you hold it in one hand and you can, like, hide behind it in case anything happens. And then also you can also punch people with it, like this one. I show him the shield.
He sort of just squints. Try to make me look like a pussy.
Are you?
Ain't no woman. Ain't nothing. Me strong. Sort of like punches the ground, and the cart like flies up a little.
We know you're very strong.
Me strong. I can handle this heat. It ain't nothing. He punches his chest. I'm fine. I'm fine. He does it again. I'm fine. Yeah. Yeah. He keeps on doing it. Yeah. The bruise is slightly bigger now.
Yeah, let's get going.
Let's not anger the ogre further.
Me not weak. Me strong.
You're very strong.
Damn right.
That's why you need to carry two clubs in each hand. One hand. Sorry. One in each hand.
2 clubs.
Yeah, exactly.
Melvin sort of rolls his eyes, and the druids are just grabbing their brows in disappointment.
I'm trying to convince the ogre that having one thing in another hand is a good idea. Yeah. Stepping up from club, and then maybe adding stuff on the club.
So as you are traveling, you travel for a while, and you all just fall asleep in like a timed manner. What's the order of falling asleep?
I'll keep
Like, who wants
first
to-
watch.
I was about to say I can keep watch all night.
Well, elves sleep for 4 hours, and you're exhausted, so you would just fall asleep after a while.
I'll take first watch.
I can go, like, whenever. Second watch, I guess.
What's like? How long do you want to sleep?
Yes.
The watches are like 1 hour. How long? So it's like within 8 hours. Like, how long do you want to be watching, Frey?
I'll do.
I'm sorry, I mean, not that. I mean, what's the delay? So it's like you have an hour.
Well,
Where
we need to
for
do maths,
Nicoloso is
I guess. Divide it up equally. Probably actually have the fighters do most of the. Actually, who doesn't cast spells here?
everyone.
I cast spells.
I cast spells, but I didn't. But I
Does
have to
the
replenish
elf-
my
Does the
things.
You can also change your spells when you sleep.
yeah? But I'm thinking the spellcasters probably need rest more than. Oh, wait, no, you just pray for an hour, right?
No, what?
You just pray for an hour to prepare spells once. You don't actually need to. Anyway.
No, it says when you wake up, you prepare them like during your sleep in a way.
No. It's part of waking up. Is acid in your cup? No.
Ooh, I love acid in my cups.
Okay.
The strongest acid in your cup, Folgers.
Anyway, I'll do like a 1 hour then, I guess.
Right.
And then perception check it. Yeah. See if anything shows up during my shift.
Nothing shows up. You still feel abnormal, as if you're still being watched by those creatures.
Fuck's sake, I'll take a mental note of that and inform the next one that.
All right. So a few hours pass, and then John wakes up.
Yeah, it's my
Wake
turn.
up.
Roll
It's your
perception.
turn now. I'm gonna sleep.
Wait, who has night vision?
You.
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't.
I don't.
Oh, so no one does. except for you and Alessia, but she's not there. No, she's there, but you know.
You can take
Asleep.
in all the new information that he's gotten and like formulate a plan when he wakes up.
You continue you just see the ogre's like half asleep, still moving. But you actually see that his hands are not even holding the cart. It's the druids and Melvin actually dragging the cart. The druids are in elephants. Though for some reason their feet move silently. Well, silently, somewhat.
Pass without a trace.
As Melvin's they're just talking to Melvin. There's nothing really big in conversation. You want to listen in?
Yeah, sure.
Roll perception again. You're a bit groggy, of course,
Of course.
so it's not a disadvantage. But
Oof, I'm streaming the wrong thing. I forgot that fucking.
You were streaming.
Yes, I did actually.
yeah, he's been streaming.
So you
Oh,
changed
Samurai
tabs
Jack.
So you hear the conversations basically. So how long? How long have you been like this, Melvin?
Oh.
That's awful. One day there will be a cure. One day we will find the end to this wretched curse. Try to keep it away from these adventurers, though. Don't want them being too worried about you. We don't want anything getting in their way, of course. Melvin seems to agree. As you fall back asleep, you same thing goes on with with Nicoloso. You also still feel a little unsafe. So Lily, it's your turn. Roll perception. After a few hours, after like around an hour, 2 hours, Rig, you go back to sleep, and then Mal wakes up a little bit after. All right, so you see this, and you can see that you're actually almost out. You can see in the far distance that you're almost there. And Melvin and the now two elephants are helping move a little bit closer to it. You're passing brush, stuff like that. You woke up around like 7 hours in, and you no longer have exhaustion. You've had basically a long rest. And you, yes, you then, well, the sun's starting to peek out from the plains. You can see the grass become slightly more yellowish, or sun stained.
Follow the
There's
yellow.
the large, large trees now. Yeah. Now only are almost like an exit. The sun's now leaking into the cart, and it's a sigh of relief. Where sun has never really been inside the cart for a while. You now open your eyes to a beautiful stretch of plains, and in the distance, you see Gar.
Cigars. Sorry.
Who is Guy?
Oh, cigars. No,
Oh.
you smoke them.
Cigars.
The city, the monster capital.
Oh.
Oh yes, we need to be on guard again.
You all start waking up due to the leaking sun, and the two elephants transform back into the
The
druids.
sun is leaking. Oh no.
Well, it always is.
Need to freaking build more towers to keep your lane safer. No. It's leaking. No, sorry.
The Melvin and the druids are in front. As you can see, the ogres just fall on the ground asleep.
And he can't get up.
Wake me up.
He's very gassy. But as you all are waking up from the sun, from the rising sun, it seems like a very foggy day. You no longer feel like you're being watched.
Excellent.
Rip.
This is a pleasant, quiet day.
Nice.
So,
I need a drink. Not in the morning though, because then I'd become alcoholic.
you see there's actually a small stream over to your right. It ends as it goes into a small tunnel. It starts going underground.
Let's leave this
Nature
forest.
has returned.
Please.
You're out of the forest now.
Even more.
You're
please.
the cart sits outside
My
the forest.
trees are now my trigger.
Do I feel drowsy in real
Trigger.
life?
Triggered.
Me.
So it seems as if we have had ended this adventure. Gar is not far from here, a little bit northeast from. You adventurers can
God
take the
is
rest of the
afar.
trip. No, it's not that far. I'd say like around half a mile.
Not
See?
afar.
See over there. You can literally see it over there. In the,
Not
north.
afar to Gar.
It's quite flat as well. Though it
Yes.
is a little foggy, you can just see like the massive walls of Gar.
The gargantuan boulders of the wall.
The druids sort of help you all out of the cart and stuff like that. Those sort of say their goodbyes.
Goodbye.
It was an honor.
Farewell,
Pleasure, really.
noble druids.
Thank you.
My back hurt.
We're ending session in a second. Hopefully we don't see each other again. Please.
That's bogus.
Ow.
Never mind.
In the most
From what we've
polite
seen here-
way possible.
From what we've seen here, the Beastmaster would. I assume the Beastmaster would love to see you all.
Yes.
And his sister sort of nudges him on the side. Say it. You're all welcome to the Druid Village at any time.
We will bring
you ever-
cookies.
If you go, she start giggles. If you go into the woods and try and find the woods, you will see it by when you find the largest trees in the forest. There, in the center of a circle of these trees, will be a druidic symbol. Place your hand on it, and you'll be able to go up. If you want to go to the capital, you will be welcome. When you are trying to find these trees, it always seems a little easier to find them. Now remember, try not to sell this information. This is very valuable, especially to dangerous sorts.
Well, we're not going to do that, so.
Indeed.
Of course not.
It'd be dishonorable
Right.
and terrible to do.
Look over to other people.
Look over to even more other people.
As well as I feel like we're.
Look over to the trees.
You look so. Yeah, you all sort of like look at the trees. Nah, I'm kidding.
No. Flayed baby monster. No.
And then a boulder falls from the sky and you die.
And yes, we die now horribly. The end.
Boulder falls, party dies.
The end.
Just
This
walk out
was
at that point.
the Revenge of Atropus.
No.
Atritus.
We're
And
kidding.
Atreyu.
Atreus! Boy.
So you see that the.
Boy.
I'm trying to find. What is it? What was the?
Boy.
Oh,
Boy.
there we go.
You sounded just like him.
There are no good gods, boy.
Well, he is. Never mind.
Oh, he
so-
is literally Kratos.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Well, I'm like, wait, no, that's Greek. Or
that
Oh,
of
nope.
boy.
Boy.
so as this
I hate
happens,
elevators.
as you look
Always
down
up
the
to
path
something.
again, I just reminisce and also you see a spriggan or a dryad, a male dryad. He has quite
Leshy.
large antlers, and throughout his body is bark, vines that twist around his body.
Is his bark worse than his bite?
I wonder
My
what that
wonder,
means.
son. My wonder, son. So good to see you. Sarah walks closer. It's your old master, old druidic master.
Dad,
All right. The druids told me everything. I hid behind the tree to
Oh, it's dad of boy.
surprise you.
uh,
His master Zenu. You can walk over to him. He puts his arms.
Boy.
You see a giant. You see your fluffy friend sort of wrap his arms around his only father figure, Master
Feather.
Zenu. one of the most powerful dryads. Freaking. These are the true druids. Just cross their arms and like a happy family-filled moment.
Everyone's here like, oh.
She sort of, you see the sister, the druid's sister, sort of like elbows her brother. Why don't you hug me at that?
A side glance at the brother looking cheeky, looking.
It's okay. So patting his head, patting on the head. There's leaves and stuff in your mouth and stuff like that. Yeah, so it makes.
Leave me alone.
They told me what happened. Those things were Shamblers. Powerful eldritch abomination. I just hope you don't see them again. I looked around the woods in that area, though. I did not see any of them. I did not feel any of them. They've disappeared.
Trying to give us information. Well, it's...
But, how are you, my dear boy? Do you feel alright? How was your training? He looks in your eyes, though I see there you're letting your rage build in you. He hugs you again. And he loudly whispers, "Be careful, my dear boy. Do not let the rage consume you. Use it to your advantage, but do not let it harm others."
Yes, master.
All right, now get off. You're watering my leaves.
Yes, sir.
You wipe yourself off, I assume.
Come
on, there you go. Come on, give me that bear stance. Yeah. He transforms into a he still is a dryad, but is in the form of a bear. Come on, bear me. Can you become a bear?
I become a toad.
Toad. You need some training. He transforms into like a dryad-based toad made of vines and such. His eyes have a nature essence, a nature imbued glow to them. You're just laughing to himself. How long have we done? And we're gonna end here again. Not that I don't have anything planned. It's just
Frey is
everyone's really
extremely tired as well.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Yeah.
not even just you. Everyone.
I just got back from a trip.
I was also on a trip on a boat.
Yeah.
Went
So
across my state.
Yeah, everyone's tired, and I don't
It's
want to
awful.
force them to roleplay any longer. Things are getting spooky.
I'll
It was
bring
quite fun.
an entire sack of salt and pour it on the Shamblers.
Assault.
Actually, there's a gun at my work that actually does that. It's like a fly shooting gun. It's really
Oh
cool.
yeah,
The assault gun.
I've seen those.
Yeah.
I mean, I've
I
figured
want
if
so
they're
bad.
skinless, they might not like salt.
No, they had skin. It was this like flimsy, like a very stretched flesh. It's like
grandma skin.
No, not really. Like
their arms have droopy, like flaps
bit,
of skin. Just
not really. Like very
just trim it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how else to figure it out.
Yeah, they're very. Here, do you want me to show you again what they look like?
Yeah, but they seem very fleshy.
Oh wait.
No.
All those people.
Who are you people? Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Hello.
Very stretched.
Sinewy.
Yeah, it's
Very sinewy.
It's not scary anymore when you're not listening to scary music.
Yeah.
Especially when you do that. No, I was gonna draw a face on it. No, never mind.
Oh.
Alright, so that was Revenge of unless we're gonna do anything like for more like experience wise or anything.
I'll be nice. Everyone level up.
Alright, so level up. So that was Revenge of
almost
fucking Atropus session.
Trey, you're really zoomed in.
What? No, leave me alone, man.
Oh, it's fine. You can draw on this deer.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. This was session 6 of Revenge of Atropus.
Range of moustache.
We're sorry for the short session, though. It's very good for people who are watching this or viewing this. Maybe in the future, who knows? Hopefully, we get famous. All right, Frey.
Yes, that's very correct. Yes. Viking
Shake your ass. You'll get famous that way. No.
Viking famous, no.
I'm kidding.
That looks like a freaking veteran deer. Look at
that. He's French. No. Oh. Yeah, that was Revenge of Atropus session 6. Thank you all. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe,
favorites, share,
join. Oh no.
Join my Discord and your Discord and all Discords ever. No, mostly our Discords, please.
Yeah, just put that in the description.
Yeah, man, Discord. Fuck yeah. Right, bye, sorry.
Goodbye.